Hi, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I wanted to do a little tutorial on how to actually look good during the winter, because I feel like during the summer I just look so much better than right now during the winter time. I have a lot more breakouts, my skin is pale, and I get very dry skin during the winter, and I don't really have those issues during the summer. It's just bad. It's just horrible and I hate it, and I know that a lot of other people hate it. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I have to clip my hair back. So now let's start with the actual makeup routines. The first thing that I do during the winter, by the way, this is a very important first step, is good facial hydration. Good skin prep before you do your makeup, especially during the winter, will kind of make or break your makeup look at the end, because it's just gonna look so much more better if you use a lot of hydrating creams. Yeah, that's what I did. But we are gonna start off with a primer. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I also feel like once I started actually like using primers before my makeup, I feel like my makeup definitely changed for the good. Like, I don't know what it's about. Now we're gonna go in with a foundation, and I feel like during the winter I tend to use a lot more makeup than I would use during the summer. I use the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I just pump a little bit on my face. Now I'm just gonna use my foundation brush to blend it out. I have to say that I really love this foundation. I feel like it's like the perfect amount of coverage, because I don't like full coverage foundations or full coverage anything, because it always tends to look cakey. But if you have a really good skin prep underneath and a good primer, like, it's gonna look good. Look how smooth my face looks. And I do recommend, especially during winter time, to use makeup products that are infused with skincare. So the next step is obviously concealer. I use two concealers. For starters, I use another L'Oreal concealer because it doesn't have a high coverage. It's just like, I think it's like light to medium coverage. So I typically go for a shade that is similar to my skin tone, so not a very brightening concealer. So I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to blend it out. While I'm at it, I'm also going to spot conceal some spots I have on my face that I think just needs extra coverage. So after concealer, I'm gonna do my brows, and typically I don't really do a lot for my brows. I just fill in any like sparse places I have. So I just take a brow pencil and just fill in any bald spots that I have. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with a brightening concealer. I use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in a lighter shade, and then I just go under my eyes and up here and my chin. I blend it out with the beauty blender as well. I feel like I almost use this beauty blender for almost everything on my face, but like, it's okay. So as you can see, my under eyes are definitely looking brighter. The next step is super important, because since it's winter and there's basically no sun outside, we're definitely going to bronze. I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and I'm just gonna bronze the high points of my cheeks. And of course the forehead. So basically the places where the sun would naturally hit your face. Now I'm gonna take my brush and just blend it out. While I'm at it, I'm actually going to contour my nose. This is how I contour. I know it looks crazy right now, but once it's blended out, it actually looks good. So to blend out my contour, I'm just going to use my beauty blender, like I said, that I almost literally use for everything. But it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. Now my nose contour is blended out. Now I'm gonna go on to blush, and during the winter I tend to use more barrier mauve type of shades. I also place my blush pretty high on my cheeks to give me that lifted look. And to blend it out, I'm just going to use a normal blush brush. Now we're on to one of the most important steps, which is setting the face with setting powder. I use the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake. And I'm just going to use it everywhere where I want to like control the shine. So like under my eyes. Like, you see that difference? The thing is, I really do love a glowy makeup look. I feel like there's a difference between glowy makeup and makeup that just looks like you're sweating and that you have like an oily face. And that is something that I really don't like, so that's why I basically set everywhere where you would normally like sweat. That's basically just the T-zone and like the forehead. I used to never use powder on my face because I would always think to myself like, yeah, I have very dry skin and using powder would make it even worse, but I feel like that's not true. You just have to know what products to use beforehand, and then you can literally use any kind of makeup you want. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and just like fluff and swipe away any excess powder on my face. I feel like my under eyes, they look so much like a filter, it's crazy. The next step is powder blush over my blush. I'm using the Kylie one, and I'm just gonna place it over my blush. I don't know, isn't it kind of funny to use Rare Beauty and then Kylie over it? Is it funny? Like, I don't know if it's funny to use Kylie over a Rare Beauty blush. I am going to set my face with setting spray because that's what I do before I do my eyelashes and my lips. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray because it's hydrating, and that is what we want during the winter. So the base makeup definitely looks so good. I'm so proud of it. Like, wow. Every time I do my makeup, I'm always like trying to do my lashes and my lips first. I feel like doing my lashes first because it's the hardest part about makeup. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes first. So for mascara, I'm just gonna use a waterproof mascara because waterproof mascaras definitely last longer than non-waterproof mascaras, like normal ones. I use the Maybelline Firework mascara and it just coat my lashes like normal. So please ignore the fact that I have mascara all over my eyelids. This happens to me every single time when I do my mascara. That's okay because we're going to use a Q-tip and micellar water and just wipe it off, so it's fine. Now my lashes are done and I feel like they look so good. Now we're going to move on to lips. My boyfriend got me my favorite lip liner for Christmas. I'm going to use it now. This is my favorite lip liner. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium. I slightly overline my lips. So now I overline my lips. I know it looks crazy in the beginning. So I'm also going to use another Charlotte Tilbury lippy, which is the Plumpgasm in the shade Medium Deep. Just a lip combo. And I love it. I love it. A very important step that also really transformed my makeup game was actually using a highlighter. I used to hate using highlighters because they always looked cakey on me, but I found a really good highlighter that works on my skin and that definitely does not look cakey, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter in the shade Spotlight. So I just highlight my nose, so like this, and then I blend that out with a beauty blender. So now comes a very important step for my winter makeup routine slash look, and that is highlighter on my eyes. So I'm gonna use a flat brush and my highlighter, and I'm just gonna dip it in so the brush has the highlighter on it. So first I put it on the inner corners of my eyes, and then I go in the highlighter again. And because I really like the illusion to have bigger eyes than I actually have, I put the highlighter on my waterline. Now my eyes look bigger and they're nice and sparkly. So now that we're done with highlighter, I am going to go in with a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. I only use a very little amount, and I only put it on the side, so I don't go down like this, I go outwards. And now, of course, to finish off the makeup look, I am gonna spray my face with a little bit of setting spray to melt everything together. This is the finished makeup look, and oh my god, I feel like it looks so good. I'm just gonna take out the hair clips. So this is the finished makeup look.
The next station is Shibuya.
I hope I was able to inspire you a little bit with this like little makeup tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, I hope I can see you in my next one. Bye!